YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe. God, welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown NBA podcast. We talk about all things NBA related. Listen, y'all, if you're into the NBA culture, NBA content, NBA conversations, NBA debates, NBA hot takes, whatever it is, y'all in the right place. No matter what team you root for, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning as we continue to get our NBA talk on. Off season is now officially underway. You're going to hear a lot of rumors of trades and signings and all that good stuff. Draft is right around the corner. I think we got 2 more weeks, a week and a half, something like that, until the draft starts, man. So we got that, of course. You know, like I said, free agency around the corner, and then you got summer league, you got all that stuff, man. So join us here, man, for these off-season moves and conversations. We're going to be here for it, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Join us here. Hit them likes for us as well as we continue to try to build that algorithm to find more NBA fans like yourselves. And also, too, if you have any questions, any comments addressing any of the topics that we bring up here in the show, we ask that you, you know what, put a CNC in front of your question or your comment. Put at CNC in front of your question or your comment. And that way we know you guys are addressing us. And also, too, we ask you to be respectful in the comment section as well. And if any super chats come in first, y'all, we'll address those first.
Yeah, we're guaranteed to get to them, y'all. If you super chats. Guaranteed
to get you the super chats. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to it, King. Got a lot to get into, man. A lot of rumors are starting to kick off, you know what I'm saying? Certain players' names been thrown around probably since halfway through the season or a little bit more than that. We're going to get to it. Man. Before we do, let's stop and show some love real quick, man, to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
All right, man, let's get into a little bit of a recap of what's going on out here in the league, King. Well, Giannis is in the news per use, King. His name's really been heating up here over the last couple of days, man. So let's get to it and see what everybody's talking about, man. Boston Celtics are exploring if they could acquire Giannis without trading Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. I don't know how that's going to work, but okay. Let's get to this right here, too. Quote, focused on playing for Miami. It's what Brian Windhorst, your favorite reporter, man. He said this is what Giannis is focusing on right now, King. He said he focuses on playing for the Miami Heat. So right now they have it's a few teams. It's Boston, Miami, and Portland. Those are the main three that a lot of people are hearing attached to Giannis here in free agency, bro. Want to get your thoughts on that, man. Let me see if I can find some here. So I got these little summaries. Well, let me just get your thoughts, bro. What would be the best fit in your opinion, man, for Giannis out of Portland, Miami, and Boston?
I'm going with, I think I said it to you before. Maybe it's a hot take. I'm going with Portland, though, bro. I think Portland would be the best fit for Giannis. I think they have point guard play between Damian Lillard that's going to return Drew Holiday and a little bit of Denny as far as point forward. I think if he goes to Miami or Boston, I think that it will be they'd be deficient at the point guard position for both of those teams. And I think Giannis would like to have a point guard beside him that'll help take some pressure off of him so that folks won't build walls. But yeah, I think there will be a step away if he goes to either one of those teams. They would have to get a point guard, some other point guard somewhere to get there with him. But I think Portland would really, with Giannis, if they keep the right pieces and they have enough young pieces they can get rid of as well in draft capital, that they could have a good team next year that probably could really compete for a damn near top seed in the West.
I agree. I was gonna say, from what I've been hearing, as far I think we talked about it before with the Miami Heat, you got to give a lot.
Yeah.
You know where Jaime, Tyler Hero, a lot of their core and their team gonna get gutted if you end up going for Giannis. And I think what it sounds like they're willing to trade everybody but Bam on the team. So they want to kind of have a Bam Giannis combination there in Miami. And I feel like too, if they decide to do that, let's just say hypothetically they do that and they trade him to Miami and they do get rid of those guys to get Giannis. You don't think it don't seem like Giannis gonna be right back to square one?
That's how I feel, bro. As far as especially with Miami is going to be.
I don't. Pat Riley right now has not shown that he's willing to really just pull the trigger and make that big move, right? That big gamble or whatever, right? Which is why I was saying that I don't. Giannis going over there, I feel like it's going to kind of be in that same kind of range or whatever what he was right now in Milwaukee. I know people might say, "Oh, it's the Godfather." They got Pat Riley, but I mean, you take away you take away that championship back in 2013 is like what? I mean, Pat Riley has had some more downs and ups. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm like, it's not a guarantee anymore with Pat Riley like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like
I told you I think Pat Riley overrated in that situation. As far as the LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade thing, like really, Pat Riley ain't won a chip since the 80s. That's how I feel. I mean, he won it as you say the GM of the Miami Heat and all that, but it was the 80s back with LA. LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh got it together. That's how I feel. Like they situated that, got the money. He was really his play in the situation was to get the monies. That was it.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I said like I don't know about the Miami one. Like that doesn't like wow me if you go to Miami. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I can see him butting heads again. I can see him butting heads with Pat Riley in the future as long as Pat Riley's there.
Man, I was listening to Dan Lebatard the other day, and he was saying like, man, what if the holdup is like one of the holdups for the Miami trade is that Miami don't want to take on, the Thanasis or whatever with that Giannis trade or whatever, because he gonna want his brothers to come with him, and we know Pat Riley don't move like that.
I don't think Miami's gonna do that, bro.
Exactly, right. So that's why I was saying like I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy to see it as it go through, but if it does, I'm not. That doesn't move the needle for me. It's not like Giannis is going from a bad situation to a great situation. I feel like it's kind of like a lateral move in my opinion. So.
I mean, yeah, he's still in the East. You got Eric Spoelstra. I mean, they'd be a playoff team probably instead of
they'd be a playoff team.
But they're not going to.
They ain't no world beaters.
I don't see him. He not like. I don't see Giannis winning a championship no time soon still, unless they make other moves. You feel me? Like that's not like They're not championship contenders. No, not Giannis and Bam. That's nah.
And Pat Riley ain't making no big splashy moves like that, man. Now he might prove it wrong or whatever and get Giannis to start doing it. Yeah. But we're just looking at his track record. He don't show that. So both what I'm hearing, Boston might be out of the race for Giannis. From what I'm hearing, but that could be a smoke and mirrors too. But I'm with you. If anything, Portland's probably set up to kind of be like that Raptors of the West a little bit, where it's like they pretty much is that one superstar away from really just putting them up there in that conversation or whatever. And so, you get like a Giannis with that team. I could definitely see it, man. I could definitely see it. Kind of see, like you said, he have a bunch of multiple ball handlers. Two guys he played with before that he liked in Dame Lillard and Drew Holiday. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to see how that turns out or whatever, man. But like I think they're more poised and more set up to be successful with Giannis on the team than if he had went over to like Miami or Boston, in my opinion. But
yeah, he go to Portland. I mean, Portland got a chance to win a ring next year, depending on pieces they keep. That's what I think. They're that good. So, I mean, Denny Giannis pick and roll, like we say, Drew Holiday still being there, giving them what they need. Dame Lillard being, not having to be that guy anymore, nowhere near.
Nope.
Feel me, third, fourth at times, and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, bro, I think that's a nice move for Portland if they can get it done. You think OKC has no chance? Or you think OKC not really going to try anything? You think that?
I don't think they're gonna try anything. You know, I was telling you about they had that news and said like, man, they're not trading shit. Like they gonna just pretty much keep things out of y'all or whatever. I'm
Well,
like, hey,
you know
we'll
when
see.
you hear some things sometimes, and you hear like certain moves at organizations when you got a chance, and it's like everybody telling you right now, here's your chance, here's your fork in the road. You can still make moves.
It's not
and
like
have that
you don't
window.
have the assets to get
Yeah,
it.
like your window can still be open. It can be like y'all can go next year and you can make this one major move and run the league again. And you know, sometimes stubborn GMs, or I don't want to say that he's stubborn. I think he's been burnt before, and he like now he's you feel me, like what I guess burnt in a way. So it's like he don't want to make a bad decision with Chet and all, but it's like, bro, you can get off of Chet right now, man, and move forward. But he gonna run with the Chet thing, and that could be a big decision, man, a dumb contract.
Which is also why I was saying too, we'll see, because OKC, once those two guys' contracts start kicking in, they're gonna be up against that second threshold, right? Yeah. And so being in that market, we saw what happened last time when they was kind of flirting with certain penalties and stuff like that with the cap. That's why they didn't sign Jalen. I mean, they were like what, about $5 million off or something like that for James Harden because of cap situations and because of the market they were in and all that type of stuff. So we're gonna see, man, how this
if Chet has another if Chet has a suspect year or another bad playoffs, it's a bad contract already, right? We at that point where people are gonna start looking at it like OKC gonna want to get off of it. And
why you making 45, 50 million, bro?
OKC gonna want to get off of it because he making too much to make that much. And if they're not winning, you feel me? And then other teams not gonna want to trade for him because he making too much for what he doing and all. So this is what I'm saying. This is a moment. Now, me personally, I wouldn't bet on Chet. I'd bet, you know, go ahead and move off of that. He's a good asset. You know, he got you one, helped you get one. You can go get something better than that. But like Sam Presti, he don't believe that. He believes that Chet a part of a dynasty. So,
where do you see Chet in the pecking order if you go to another team?
So here's my issue with OKC that hasn't been talked about. That I don't really think they got a number two. Not yet, at least. J-Dub is
they got Chet though.
I'm saying Chet looked okay this year, better than J-Dub, and J-Dub looked better than Chet last year. J-Dub, all right, but J-Dub he disappeared sometimes too. Like he still ain't solidified himself, especially with these injuries and all. Is that like guaranteed number two dude? Like he got to have a major year next year. But Chet probably would be like 3-4, bro. I don't think he is good as like Kevin Love and Chris Bosh.
Nah.
So, I mean, he better than them defensively though. But he not better than them. So, and they were number 3 players. So, you feel me? Like a Klay Thompson was number 3. You feel me? That type of, and I don't think Chet's that good. Is Chet really that much better than PJ Washington?
I mean, I think there's a sense of a little bit of a overratedness to Chet's game, which I've been saying for the longest.
I just happen to be NBA team. Nobody cares.
Yeah, and what they say about this? What they say about third team All NBA this year?
This team, it's like the only All NBA team ever that wouldn't win a championship.
You know what I'm saying?
Like all of the All NBA teams, 1, 2, and 3 is supposed to be like where they so good. You feel me? They're the top 15 players where they win a championship.
Players,
you got 5 of the top 15 players.
I don't feel like he's a top 15 player in the league, in my opinion. But
I don't.
I mean, it is what it is.
I don't even know if he's top 20.
See what I'm saying? But he making how much next year? You know what I mean? So and that was my whole point. But check this out, man. We got another rumor hitting the mill. Clippers are emerging as a potential third team for Jaylen Brown in Giannis trade talks, with the deal that would send the number 5 pick to Milwaukee. Because Jaylen Brown was just sitting there saying, bro, that if he do get traded, he not staying in Milwaukee.
Yeah. Would Kawhi be gone? I know they're talking about Kawhi. So would they try to do a Jaylen Brown Kawhi? And that I'm pretty intrigued by that. Will Kawhi play power forward?
So you're saying pretty much just switch out Kawhi for Jaylen Brown?
I mean, no, they do that. I mean, they're getting younger. They got Darius, Garland and all. They can still be the Clippers in the West and all that again.
Now remember,
a playoff team, but they're not going to be. If they got Kawhi and Jaylen Brown, it's a different story.
Oh yeah, it's a different story. Yeah, but no, I was going by what you said. Asked. I'm like, if they switch him out, what does that mean? Because also, too, they don't have a center. Remember, Zubac's gone.
Yeah, you're just getting healthier.
So,
You're just getting healthier, younger. You feel me with your squad, and you got to get more pieces still. And all you kind of rebuilding and restructuring at the same time. That's what the Clippers trying to do, because they got in that hole and all that. So if they had to do this and Kawhi not there, they still be competitive. They're not winning a championship or nothing like that. If Kawhi is there though, and we got Kawhi at the 4 and Jaylen Brown at the 3, that'd be a pretty nice wing duo. I'd like to see, if they're healthy, running around out there and giving problems. So, and they got nice games that I think will complement each other as far as just your turn, my turn. Thinking a point guard over there, but this is crazy. The part that actually is like wowing me is the sending the number 5 pick to Milwaukee. We talked about the picks in Milwaukee last year and what they could have got in that draft and all that, and now they're a year later, some of the number 5 pick maybe, and then probably gonna wait to the trade deadline and not be able to get one of these draft picks either, bro. Milwaukee is crazy. It just keep the value just keeps going down, bro.
I mean, listen, I don't make the big bucks, man. I'm not in the front office. This is why they do it. You know what I'm saying? You're not a big market, so you got to be smart and very strategic on how you make your moves and what kind of moves you make. You know what I'm saying? And so, like you said, you want to. Chances are being in a small market. I mean, yeah, you probably can get trade for players or whatever. But other than that, how else you gonna build your team? You got to do it through the draft, right? So it's gonna be interesting, bro. If they start giving away draft, like you said, draft picks and all that stuff, man, we're gonna have to see how that goes. But
yeah, and the 5th pick, that's the Clippers pick, right?
Yeah, that's Clippers pick. They got the 5th pick.
They need to Jaylen Brown like 30 now, right?
Yep.
Why not just keep the 5th pick in this draft?
It's supposed to be a generational draft.
Yeah, and you remember the Clippers were always in trouble with not having picks. You finally got a pick in a quote-unquote generational draft. It's a top 5 pick. You have the 5th pick. Like, the only thing you should be trying to do if you can do is move up. Why are you giving it away for a player? You feel what I'm saying? Like, no.
Unless they trying to fit within that window of Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, pairing him with Kawhi.
So we at the point with Kawhi Leonard. Remember, like you were saying, with we already said with LeBron and we said with Kevin Durant now, where if you relying on those guys at this point in their career, you ain't trying to win. The Clippers better not be looking at Kawhi Leonard like he their number 1 guy no more. If they are, they're not trying to win.
I mean, it's probably why they're trying to get a Jaylen Brown.
Okay, that's okay. Beside him, that's what I'm saying. Or then get the number 5 pick and keep Kawhi Leonard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, get rid of the number 5 pick and possibly a Kawhi Leonard for Jaylen Brown when you can just keep the number 5 pick and Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, like I said, unless they trying to part them two together, that's all I can think of.
Pairing them together, that's a Mike Scotty type thing. You feel me? On the low, like on the great back value, real great value version of it and all that. But I can see where they're going with it. But I mean, I'd be intrigued.
How long is that gonna last though?
It's not a long term. That's what I'm saying. That
Kawhi like what? He what 30?
Yeah, 33,
6?
Something like that. 34. I don't know if he had 36, but I think he's a young guy. You feel me? But remember, Kawhi was young as hell when he's playing LeBron in playoffs and all that. But
I thought Kawhi was in the league. I thought he was in college for 3 years.
It might have been, but I'm still saying he was young. Remember when he played LeBron? He was like, what was that? 20? Was he 21 when he won a Finals MVP?
Or 20? Oh, just keep talking. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't send. I would just. That's just temporary. I would rather have Kawhi on the tailwind of his career with the number 5 pick. That could be one of those guys.
So he's 34. He's gonna be 35.
That's what I thought. I thought he's like 34. Just an old man because he's been through so much. But yeah, I would like I say, number 5 in Kawhi instead of. I would rather do that Jaylen Brown and Kawhi. No disrespect to Jaylen Brown, but if this is a generational draft, then go with the number 5 guy. See what he can be.
All right, let's see what we got for the next, man. Speaking of the Heat, so this rumor been going around the mills. So Trae Young is a backup option for the Miami Heat if they miss out on trading for Giannis. And then of course, news just came down the pipe, man, that that he's going to be opting out of his contract here. So, according to some reports, a lot of teams are going to be interested to go after him this offseason. So we're going to see how they go too.
Trae Young?
But yeah, Trae Young.
Oh, he got. I thought I didn't even know that. I thought he was wanted to play for. What's going on?
Well,
Before you even ask me the question.
Now you got to remember, when people opt out, it's not necessarily saying they're opting out to leave. They want
Yeah,
to get a longer contract.
They can get a big. I know, but I'm saying, what's going on though? What's going on in Washington? Are they trying to go 0 to hero next year, or do dudes not really want to play there? Like I need to know what's going on, because like I said, they have a chance to be a top 4 seed next year with everything they have, but it doesn't seem like people want to give the definite being there. When they do, it's shaky. It's like, oh, you're saying that today you want to play for the Wizards, but now it's like, maybe not.
Who you talking about? You talking about this guy right here?
Okay.
You said Anthony Davis trade packages, because supposedly his name is still out there, man, to get traded. These are the rumors. So there are 3 teams that linked to him right now, and we're going to go through these.
Mm-hmm.
So the Warriors is one of the teams. So check this out. You let me know, man, if you like the trade, you don't like the trade, shut up with the trade, whatever it is. Warriors receive Anthony Davis. The Wizards receive Jimmy Butler and a number 11 pick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want me to tell you no? No, I don't like it.
Okay. Jimmy Butler on the Wizards, yeah, because if they do, this is hypothetically speaking, if they were to do that trade, and they get Debanza, who gonna start?
I think. Well, they're gonna get him. I think I'm not even worried about the Wizards. I'm thinking about the Warriors.
Oh, you're talking about the Warriors?
Yeah, I think the Warriors stop playing with your picks, bro. This is what got you in trouble a whole bunch of times. Go ahead and take the 11th pick. Try to get rid of Jimmy Butler and all, but get the 11th pick, man. Go ahead and get the 11th pick. They keep trying to do this Steph Curry thing and all with these maybes and all. Like Anthony Davis, still Anthony Davis. Take the 11th pick before he go to the Wizards and be somebody great with the number 1 pick.
So you this trade don't tell you anything?
Then what you mean? That Jimmy Butler gone?
Well, other than Jimmy Butler being gone, you got to attach a pick to Jimmy Butler to get him up out of there.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And for Anthony Davis, you absolutely would.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Davis still got higher value than Jimmy Butler.
Well, I was just looking at. I'm talking about in general. For Jimmy Butler to be gone off that team, they're gonna have to attach a pick to get him up off that team.
For him to be gone now, if they don't want to wait for the middle of the season, he got to play.
Yeah. So, because I know Jimmy like damn near 37.
Yeah,
like
Jimmy still got years on his contract, don't
he? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, to that point, got to attach him. And it's not that Jimmy's not a good player. It's just that he's not giving you the production with to match that contract. And on top of that, he's more hurt than he is healthy. You know what I'm saying? So
it's really how valuable the Wizards think that number 11 pick is, because Anthony Davis, a what if? You already know Jimmy Butler and all that is what it is. It's just, do you think the 11 pick can be another guy that's a all-star level guy, something like that at least? Because I don't think Anthony Davis really want to stay there, and the Wizards I think starting to believe, okay, well let's just build our team without him or whatever like that, if you want to go and get the best value for him. So if they believe that number 11 pick, it ain't about Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler can play his contract out while the team gets nice. You know what I'm saying? Become that veteran guy behind that's pushing them, that's doing the Carlton Towns and Andrew Wiggins things and all that. Hopefully it works this time. But it's about the number 11 pick. Because Anthony Davis, I feel about AD and all, bro. I'm not giving up anything for Anthony Davis, bro. These teams are ridiculous to keep. It's wild that he is that broken, though, that they like, you know what, Jimmy Butler and them. It's like, let's give him a bad one for a bad one. Give us that 11 pick. Okay. So, but yeah, I'm not. I mean, it's nice, but Anthony Davis and Steph Curry, their games don't really mesh. I'm not saying it wouldn't mesh if you get rid of Draymond Green and all, though. Like, you got to still do more. Who's getting Anthony Davis the ball? Like, that's not Steph Curry's role.
See, we got up here next to him, man.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like that trade. See if you like this trade. The Hornets get Anthony Davis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wizards get Miles Bridges, Josh Green, Grant Williams, and the number 14 pick.
This one, I like the Hornets. I want to see the Hornets get better. Hornets just Hornets fail so much, I might actually tell them to take the swing with this, bro. They're not touching it. They're not touching their big three. Only real piece they get rid of Miles Bridges. They're going to figure out what to do with that anyway. Eventually, he's going to be gone.
What you mean? Josh Green part of the big three.
And number 14 pick. And them two Maverick players about to be sent home eventually soon.
But
guys
I thought Josh Green,
better.
Josh Green is part of the big three.
Yeah. That couldn't even play for his Australian home team.
Right. Shout out to Luka. Listen, I don't like this trade.
I understand.
I feel like they can do a whole lot better with those type of options going in another direction.
You think what you thinking for the 14th pick? What you thinking they should go for instead of Anthony Davis?
That's what I'm trying to think. What do they need?
Anthony Davis. Like something like that probably would be something they need.
Like if they had if it was Giannis, I say yeah, I'll go for Giannis.
Okay, so Giannis,
over Anthony Davis.
They should get in the Giannis sweepstakes, you think, and throw this something like this for Giannis.
Yeah, I'd do something like this for Giannis.
I don't know if the money. I mean, it should if it's Anthony Davis, but I would. Yeah, you're right. I would rather have that Giannis than Anthony Davis. I'm with you every day.
And if it ain't, I don't know who the free agents are, but like you know, what I'm saying like they definitely need a big, but they need an actual center. But I mean, Diabate was probably pretty good. I mean, I can't, but is he really a starting center?
I feel like you can get a weaker center beside Giannis than you can for AD. AD needs more of a traditional center around him.
Yeah, so why? So you can play out there in the perimeter?
Yes. Play the way he plays. I mean, it's no more go get your ass in the paint. He Anthony Davis. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. He Anthony Davis now. Ain't no he won a chip that way.
Instead of going to the paint, you're Anthony Davis now.
Yeah, at this point, he 31, 33, 32?
33 or something like that, I think.
I think maybe like 31, 32. I don't think he older than Kawhi.
Dang it, King. Hold on. Keep talking.
But yeah, I wouldn't. He Anthony Davis now, bro. So you need more of a paint presence of the Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee type guy beside him. Giannis,
so he's 33, he'll be 34.
Damn. Everybody, bro. Before we know it, everybody we knew, man, watching basketball gonna be gone, bro. It's within a decade.
Yep.
Within a decade, bro.
You gotta remember too, King. Just think back. You might not know the exact draft, but you know kind of around the time they got drafted. Just remember when these guys got drafted.
Yeah, I know it's been a while now.
Yeah.
It's like all those guys gonna be gone. I remember going a little off topic, but like I said, when we lost like Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan and all that, I'm like, damn, bro, they gone. And then Kobe and then Dirk finally left, and on this like Vince Carter. I was like, geez, they all gone, man. Now we LeBron holding on, you feel me? And even the guys beyond LeBron starting to go to Chris Paul's, and Chris Paul gone.
Hey,
bro.
When I knew what time it was when like Carmelo and them like were retired. And,
yeah, Melo, Dwight Howard,
Chris Bosh and all them. Like, dang, bro. Like, man, I remember
LeBron is an anomaly, bro. He is for real though. Like he's watching guys leave and still playing at a high level, and it's like this is crazy. Like guys, they're skipping Bron and going into other guys. Like these guys would have played beyond LeBron.
Right. Yeah, check this out, King. This is the last one here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty interesting one. So this is your boy going to the Clippers. So the Clippers would get Anthony Davis, right? The Wizards would get Terrence Mann, Bogdanovich. Oh, let me see if I can. It's a lot of that. I can't read that.
Yeah, I got you. Terrence Mann, Bogdanovich, Brook Lopez, Nicholas Batum, the 2027 first round pick via the New York Knicks, 2030 first round pick via the Clippers, top 14 protected, and the 2029 second round pick.
Wasn't it Miami?
No, it's via. It's the pick is via the Clippers. Top 14 protected, and then 2029 second round pick via Dallas via Brooklyn originally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's received Derrick Jones Jr. and Bradley Beal. I love that trade. If I'm the Wizards, I'm doing that trade in a heartbeat.
Now, that's what I was about to say. Now, if I had all these trades, I'd probably do this one.
Hell to the yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because you get the not only you had that young talent over there in Washington, you kind of moving forward with adding like a Trey Young and all that type of stuff.
Yep.
You're gonna have picks on top of that too, man, to continue to rebuild.
And
You
you
want to
don't get Bradley
accumulate.
Beal.
Whoa, hold on. Bradley Beal is the key to this whole trade, bro. He's the most important player in this trade. What are you talking about? Listen, man. No, let's just say this trade did go through. Is this it for Bradley Beal?
Yes, I think. Ooh, hold up. What's his contract? Didn't he only sign like another small? He got bought out, right? He got bought out and then got a small contract. Yeah, then that's what sent him home. He might. He might. So his last straw would be being a what is that? A pickup. What is the pickups after the trade deadline?
Buyout.
The buyout, like something like that, like a pick later on or buyout pick for a championship level team that's trying to just get somebody on their bench,
which is what he was.
Level and all that stuff. I mean, where was he on the clip? I mean, he was. You right, but they. Yeah,
which is why I'm asking you.
Right. He is
this it?
He done. You right.
Now remember, you only got this 1 year left.
He might be done.
I think he signed a 2 year or whatever. Remember, it was like 10 million or something like that for like 5 years. You know, 5 mil each or whatever.
And he's still getting paid from the Suns or whatever. So yeah, he bro, he done. They're gonna send him home. They're gonna pay him from the Nets.
It's like you said. It's like you said, big three. Sorry, not funny. The big three is
shout out to Trey.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. At all of them, I think I like this one better because of some of the stuff that the Wizards gonna get in return. Now,
what did the Nets get? Derrick Jones Jr.
What you mean, bro? They got Bradley Beal, bro. Come on, King, you don't do that, bro. You being disrespectful, bro. What the Clippers gonna look like with that? No, like I said, we're talking hypotheticals. Mm-hmm. If they decide to keep Kawhi, right? Kawhi comes back to the Clippers or whatever, or they don't trade him or whatever the rumors going around. If they decide to keep him and they add Anthony Davis to that squad, because what we say again? Hold on, let me see something real quick. Who I was gone? Yeah, Lopez. So you losing Lopez, Batum, Bogey.
Yeah, Bogey. Yeah,
and
Derrick Jones Jr. And Derrick Jones Jr. I mean,
no. My bad. Terrence Mann came from the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, you lost Derrick Jones Jr. So you lost some things. You lost some perimeter defense and all that stuff. They can make that up. They're gonna make moves. This wouldn't be their last. If they made this move, the Clippers will obviously be making more moves. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I mean, why don't you take the camera down so that people can see my face? Clippers make this move, bro. They're gonna be like legit in the West. For real, if they're healthy.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I thought, but the whole, Anthony Davis thing, like, yeah, he got to be healthy. I forgot about Kawhi too. You had your two guys or what ifs. Like, hey, they'll be good if.
We said Jaylen Brown and Kawhi Leonard. Bro, Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard even. Oof. Yeah, that defense gonna be dumb on the perimeter to the interior a little bit. Like that's
remember too, they still got
anchor.
They still got Chris Dunn too.
Yeah, that's a nice little defensive squad. So if healthy, if they could play like an 82 game season and make it play 100 games, play 80 games. If they can play 80 games, right? They can make it to the second round at least. Like West is difficult. I can't say it's crazy like the second round, like that's it. But I mean, they could possibly make it to the Western Conference Finals, but
bring that number back down, bro. You got to bring that number down.
That's what I'm saying. You asking for too much. They're going to, but I'm saying if
they can play 81 games.
Hey, shout out to Reese. Shout out to Reese. He said Anthony Davis is going to play 75.
Oh yeah, we was like, wait, you sure about that, bro? You want to bet anything on that?
He was like, he gonna play 75 games.
He said something. He said he played 70 that 1 year, bro. How long ago was that though? Like, I'm not betting nothing.
Bet on Anthony Davis. Don't do that. He one of them guys. No.
You know, I'm gonna take a chance. Bet King's house. Wait, what?
No, hell no, bro.
Yeah, no.
Come find your ass out. Next day.
Heck yeah, put a hit on you, boy.
Yeah, hell yeah. We'll take you out back, bro.
Shoot.
For a second, but that's
Yeah.
If healthy.
It's a healthy thing. Now, hypothetically, like I said, we just throwing this out here. hypothetically, we don't think it's really gonna happen, but let's say you do add him. That's like you said, it's gonna be a nice little squad. Cause remember, they still got Ben Mathurin, and they also still have Darius Garland.
Darius Garland. Yeah, that's
So,
what I'm saying. They nice defensively. They got a guard, a forward, and like a big man. As far as their defensive lineup, they set. Just get the scoring. Darius Garland do your thing, assist and all that stuff. He had good playmaker and all that stuff as well. So they're a good team, bro. If they healthy, they dangerous. But again,
question: is your boy gonna play center?
They would have to get a center too.
Wow.
They would have to get, bro. He's Anthony Davis. Come on, man. Stop playing. I just told you that. Like, I don't know what you said. He 30, 33, about to be 34 or something like that. You said 32, 33, about to be 34. What you want him to change into a center now?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. He can't even stay healthy, but you want him to change to a center. Yeah.
Hey, they better keep Brook Lopez. Then bro, you ain't got no centers out there.
Yeah, I would try to keep Brook if I could. I mean, you really want, like I said, you still want a center. They want to.
Hey, man, Brook is showing his age in this past season, bro. I think it might be that time for him.
Yeah, they need. I'm trying to think of somebody they need a Jalen Duren for the low.
Oh man,
that'd be dumb.
Yeah, that'd be stupid.
That'd be, you know what? If they can stay healthy, the hella pressure will be on Darius Garland now.
He said, "Yeah, we keep throwing if in front of all
this. It's always going to be ifs. Because I'm telling you, I don't believe it because it's ifs. I told the Maverick fans before it was ifs.
That's a huge gamble if you decide to go that route. That's a way bigger gamble than what they did when they went to go get Paul George, bro.
You got a few ifs. If Paul George shows up in the playoffs, right? You just said his name. If Anthony Davis is healthy, right? If James Harden shows up in the playoffs, you got like certain ifs. Boy. You just say, bro, if this happens, right? If let's see, we got finally Cat and them. Cat got it off his shoulders and all he done. If Julius Randle show up in the playoffs, you feel what I'm saying? Rudy Gobert kinda getting that off his back as far as showing up in the playoffs. Depending on what you expect from him, you feel me? Like if you lower your expectations just to be, 10 and 12 or something like that with like 3.
Like it's hanging by one arm on his shoulder,
10,
like he's barely out.
Like he might be good now. He kind of lowered the Joker, the way people look at the Joker, so that kind of took the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
he's supposed to be the best center in the league, and he did that being a defender. So it's kind of like you did your job.
Let me put it like this: was he a laughing stock this year?
Nah, he hasn't been a laughing stock for the past couple years since Luka put him out.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like last year when he put Luka and them out, right? That next series, remember he reverted right back to Rudy, where they played him off the court and all that stuff. Yeah. You didn't hear none of that this year for him.
Nah.
You said, and then on top of that, he really elevated himself as far as everybody like, oh, okay, Rudy, he wasn't bad, he ain't that bad when he like what he did with Joker or whatever. So yeah, like you said, man, he wasn't a laughing stock this offseason, bro. So that's an improvement.
Yeah, he almost worth his. He's not worth his money still. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not worth it, but
it's still too much. But
you taking baby steps.
Yes, I'm saying you gotta give. You give credit. Like we don't hate here. We call it like it is. And I still wouldn't pay $40 million for him. But he's not the worst contract in the NBA. Let's go there. He's not the worst contract. He's still a bad contract, I think, but he's not the worst contract in the NBA, which I thought he was going to be.
I agree. Speaking of contracts, King, check this out, bro. Your boy Dennis Schroeder, man. He says the Cavaliers are looking to trade Dennis Schroeder as they explore ways to shave salary this offseason. Now, mind you, this is the same team that's talking about extending your boy. Another what if in James Harden.
Should have signed that contract. Allegedly, that's what got Luka punched in his face.
Yeah, let's say shout out to Luka.
I'm sorry, Luka. Allegedly, they got Luka hitting his face, but yeah, bro, I don't. Is it getting towards the end for Dennis Schroeder? At some point, you know how some players, even when they not, you like, damn, they're not trash yet, but just when they get like passed around, too much, it start becoming, well, you feel me? You get to that point, people just don't believe in you, and
no, like he's not like he wasn't bad, right? Like he's not a starting point guard anymore. That's for sure. Like he's nowhere close to a starting point guard. But you know what I'm saying? He could be a rotational guy, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not like that. Where it's like he can't be in the rotation, nothing like that
Is
no
he too
more.
good though? Like, meaning basically, will he rather go overseas than what he'll be paid?
No, I think he'd rather stay here.
You think you're right? Okay, you think he gonna make 20 million again?
No.
Damn. Okay, you think he making 10 million again?
Somewhere around there, maybe a little more, probably between 10 to 15.
10 to 15, you didn't get it. Okay. That 15, them contracts are so difficult now. That's that's why I'm like, somebody will give him a $15 million contract, and for how many years? So I don't know. I just think he's I would think, in my opinion, he's probably going towards that way. He might not be done officially yet, but it's getting the writings on the wall.
Yeah, like I said, he went bad. Like,
nah.
Did he fall off to you in the playoffs? When did you see him?
Nah. I mean, but neither did Michael Beasley on New York before he went to he didn't get a contract and went to LA. And then that was the last year of his career. You feel me? Like,
I thought you were talking about. I'm sure what's the other dude named Beasley who got
Malik Beasley.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, I remember Michael Beasley had a good year in New York, and then he didn't get a contract, and then he went to LA and played there, and then that was the end of his career. Yeah, that was the end of his career because nobody wanted to give him the money because it was like, we don't want to pay you.
This is one of the many reasons where I think the Cavaliers gonna fall off.
Yeah, they already next year. Donovan Mitchell gonna be another team eventually too.
If you had to call it, is it next year?
I'm gonna say more of he plays the whole year. It will be after next year or the middle of the year afterwards.
Damn. Okay.
I think he gets through this next year because they talking about they trying to extend him, ain't it?
I was just about to say he up for a contract extension and all that stuff.
But you know everybody want to be nice when it comes down to that extension time. Once that ink dry though, then everybody like, all right, well, I stayed here for a second, get me off of here, whatever like that. And it's like, damn, we just gave you your money.
Hey, we just gave you that money, but now we're looking for a trade partner.
Yep, exactly. So that's why I'm saying I think he might try to get the extension. Same way, bro, they going to extend. If they extend James Harden, if I'm Donovan Mitchell, I'm getting an extension and leaving as well. I would do the same thing. That's not even like a knock towards him or nothing like that. If they extend James Harden, I'm getting that a contract extension right away from them because they fools. And then I'm going to ask for a trade. I'm sorry, not ask for a trade. I'm going to demand a trade.
It's gonna look like it's gonna be a bad look on you, Donovan, because you the one that was championing for him to come to Cleveland.
Yeah, got my money. Who cares at this point? I mean, send me somewhere, and then maybe I end up. At this point, Donovan Mitchell got to go down in the pecking order. I've already said that. Like, Donovan Mitchell not gonna win a chip, in my opinion, is the number one player, and so he's gonna have to go somewhere, get his money now. While you are number one, get paid like a number one, and then eventually, when you start getting moved on and all, and you have to be number two and all, you'll find that team you go to. And hopefully you go win a championship or whatever, like it's a 2 or 3.
Yeah, Dominic need to go somewhere like Orlando or something.
If you go to Orlando, he's gonna try to be number one, I think, though. He would have to really humble himself, and I don't mean humble himself like he's not good, but like for the betterment of the team. Like, let me fall back and kind of
you have to be willing to fall back.
Yeah, be a vet because I am a little older guy. I did start later and all that stuff. Let me be a vet. Talk these guys and try to get these guys to be the best versions of themselves instead of trying to get the best. I already got the best out of me so far. Let me try to make these guys great so we can go win a championship. That's what he needs to be now.
I agree. All right, man. Let's go ahead and turn the page here, man. Let's show some love to the merch of the channel. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, if you guys are interested in any of the merch of the channel, simply scroll down to the description box below. Click on that link to the site where you got copy all the different merches and stuff like that, shirts and hoodies and things like that over there on our actual site. Members, if you are interested in anything too, you already know you got that permanent discount. That's just our way of showing thanks to you guys for supporting the channel in that special way. So go ahead and scroll on down to the description box below, y'all. Click on that link and check out the site. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to these questions and comments, man. We call it a night.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
I love doing this show now, bro, with a bunch of different fans. I know the feelings. Pause. Mangus says, can we talk about Brunson and his dad cheating the cat? They didn't cheat the cat. He took less money. He says, looking forward to the Spurs signing Ron Harper to a huge assistant deal and Dylan then signing a team-friendly deal to help put the roster. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Mangus, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not even like a knock. That's real talk. It would be great if you guys signed Ron Harper and did that as far as the assistant deal. But I don't think Dylan's signing that team-friendly deal. Now, from what I'm hearing right now and all that, and the way it sounds dealing with the playoffs and his season and all that, I don't think he wants to take a team-friendly deal. I think he already feels like he's doing less than what he's supposed to. It doesn't seem like somebody said before, was it you that told me, Rel, or was it BA maybe that said it, that he's at a fork in the road right now, that he's either going to become Manny Ginobili or James Harden. Yeah, it's like, and not even saying James Harden as far as like his playoffs and all that, but just the type of player he wants to be. Does he want to be a Manny Ginobili, or does he want to be a James Harden? And he might be at that fork in the road. That's crazy at the 1 year.
Remember, he was in the conversation to be the number one pick.
The number one pick, yeah. Dylan Harper, nice, bro.
Yeah.
Richard says, hold up. Could Dylan Harper be Magic Johnson? And what's the name? Is Larry Bird?
Wemby?
Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag, Larry Bird, and Dylan Harper is Magic Johnson. We saw him in the finals, like he a guy that could have got finals MVP and all.
Man, probably so. Probably so.
Richard says, guys, I hate to say it, but I think I'm hunting a new team. I'm still going to watch Luka, but I think the Lakers have lost their way, and that worries me a lot about Luka a lot. I don't know why. Hey, man, you went to the Lakers, Richard. That's a headache still in itself. I don't know why you went over there, man. You should just watch the league. I ain't going to the Lakers either. We don't trust Rob Pelinka.
I don't not trust Rob Pelinka, bro. I really don't, Richard. I'm sorry.
I don't like the stuff I'm hearing.
Well, we're gonna talk about it on Friday. We're gonna talk about it on Friday for sure, because there's a lot to get into, man, with this whole Lakers Luka stuff. So
yeah, Richard, make sure you hear Friday morning, because we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of what we hear about the rumors and the Lakers. So Laker fans and all, we know y'all love being here for those shows. Please. Sean says Paolo Banchero, I guess. Yes. And Richard said, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
And he says, and for Luka, because if things go the way I'm thinking, if Luka doesn't demand a trade, well, I just don't know. Yeah, Richard, and stuff I'm hearing from Luka, that Luka's saying himself. We'll talk about it, though. It ain't just, it's a whole bunch of things going on, man.
That's why when you asked me that one day about he need to go in there and demand, it's like, I don't trust his demands. Mm-hmm. Hey, just because you're a great player don't mean you can out talent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jordan is a great player of all time. He was one of the worst GMs of all time. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, but he knew the guys get on his team though. On his team, when he was the dude, he was getting Dennis Rodman and the Ron Harpers and all that stuff. He was like, get those guys.
Hey, the broken clock is right twice a day, bro.
I mean,
yeah, you got
he was right back then, man. But I'm just saying, no, he was right back when he played. When he became Wizards guy, though,
it was time for you to make them decisions. You can choose and sign
power and all. It was like, nah, bro.
Bobcats, all that stuff. Because they say he was still doing the same thing over the Bobcats. Like, no.
I don't know what you're talking. Michael Jordan, the greatest GM and owner of all time and player. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Don't you disrespect the GOAT. He the greatest everything there is.
Hey, shout out Charles Barkley.
Yeah, the greatest defender. Shout out to Zashawn. If he show up, he the greatest everything, bro. But Richard also says, LOL, and I want Giannis to go to the Heat because it scares the hell out of me that it will work. And I don't think Giannis and Bam will. LOL, y'all already know I ain't right. It ain't that I don't think it will work, Richard. They skilled players. I just think they need more.
Yeah, that doesn't. If we were to get a alert tonight or tomorrow, Richard saying that Giannis went to the Heat, that doesn't move the needle for me. It's not like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Miami Heat fans would be happy, but I wouldn't be looking at them like, oh my God, Miami now is the team to be like, whoa, man, they just
look out for Miami in the East now.
Yeah, they're the greatest team, man. I'm like, good job, they made a step. I mean, Pat finally made a move. You feel me? But,
yeah, exactly. So finally made a move. Now it's a whole lot of pieces that you're gonna need around Giannis over there in Miami. Which is why I was saying him just going to Miami, especially from some of the pieces that we're hearing, gonna have to go out to get him.
Yeah,
I was saying Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know if you want to save this or talk about this. We planned on it, but did you hear about the Tyler Hero? Since we're talking about Miami,
yeah, his wife or a girlfriend or whatever.
No, not that. What's the name? Oh, I don't know if that's what you're saying. Throwing rumors. She throwing rumors about Detroit.
Well, I heard about Detroit. I heard about Milwaukee.
Detroit supposedly interested in getting Tyler Hero as well. They already got Duncan Robinson. Now I don't know, bro. I don't want both of them, bro. Get somebody else who's just a shooter, man. Like,
and remember I told you that's why I was saying when we was talking about like a Austin Rivers. I can't say Austin Rivers. Damn, Austin Reeves. When we heard those rumors about Detroit might be looking at him. That type of person will fit with that team because they're already built for defense and physicality and stuff like that, right? So, I mean, Tyler Hero's a lesser version, in my opinion, but...
You know what, Tyler, now that you just said that, Tyler might work, but then they're going to be mad. Duncan Robinson was a mistake because they got the cheaper version. They should have went and got Tyler at the beginning because Tyler can do a little bit more on the offensive side.
Because Tyler can score.
Yeah, he can score, but he can also get off the ball and all. He can pass it and all that type of stuff. Like Duncan Robinson is just a shooter.
Because he played like a Reggie Miller coming off pin down screens and stuff like that.
Duncan Robinson is just a shooter.
Yeah, he just like I'm standing right here in the spot.
Yeah,
catch and shoot type guy.
And you don't want to pay that much money. Tyler just a shooter now.
Tyler can shoot off the dribble
and play off the ball, move with the ball, do stuff like a two guard really can. Not an old school two guard, like a new two guard Tyler Hero can play like. So I think that would work with Detroit as far as with the defense around him and all. It would make up for his deficiencies. That'd be a good look. But
like I still feel like Detroit needs one more like actual ball handler, a guy that we kind of
Tyler can be that with defense around him.
Yeah, not really a ball handler. That's not really his strength, but
he's not the greatest. But you don't think he good? He like better than Duncan and good with Cade around him.
Like I feel like what he can do, what he does best, they can use that. Like I said, as far as like a guy who can score off the dribble as far as a shooter. But like his strength is his game is not being a facilitator or getting guys involved, being a playmaker, and nothing like that. It's not Tyler's strength.
That's why I'm like, he was on that Luka Doncic game. Let me see Tyler Hero numbers while you talk. Go ahead. I'm like he's like 4 assists.
I mean, 4 assists. It's a difference between you getting like 4 assists and you guys you able to get guys open and playing them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but I feel you. But I'm just saying he playing. My thing is he playing two guards. I'm thinking like Kyrie in them.
Can he be Spencer Dinwiddie? No, he's not even Spencer Dinwiddie. As far as when we had this, when Mass had Spencer Dinwiddie, like Spencer Dinwiddie was like a playmaker type of. You know what I'm saying?
Spencer Dinwiddie. He's not.
Yeah, like I said, if they had somebody else like that. And then they added Tyler, I'd be like, okay, that's a nice little pickup. Yeah, but right now, what they really need, it need another
ball handler.
Like,
you gotta take pressure off of Cade.
Which is kind of what I was saying that it would probably fit better if you had a Austin Reeves because he actually can play make. Yeah,
they need Austin Reeves or Kyrie.
He can do what Tyler can do, plus be a playmaker, plus be a Kyrie type playmaker. So yeah,
it's like you go Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, and then Austin Reeves. Like they leveling up. So it's like try to get the Austin Reeves.
Hey, what's that sound on Nintendo used to make when you your Pokemon evolve? Do do do.
Press B. Stop it. Let me see. Hold on. Last ones real quick. So we at 55.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Richard said be there. No, you're fine. Shout out to Melissa in the house. Glow y'all member. She says hallelujah. Championship parade on Thursday. Yeah, enjoy
Melissa,
yourself. You're gonna be there.
In the house, Melissa.
BA said
Tom Bass gonna. Oh my God! Bro.
He said he
pray
might
for BA. You going down there with him?
Man, no, I'm not going. Hell no.
Hey, have your boy back down there, man. It's crazy.
I think, man, I'm in security or some shit. Richard says Boston, I guess, and then he said
Right, Boston.
woodwork in Boston, light. Sorry, I'm trying. You're okay. You're okay, Richard. Melissa
What's the
says
buzz?
laugh, and
Yeah.
Scott says that Dennis Jenkins was pretty good as a backup point for Detroit. They definitely could use a 2 for sure, though. Yeah, not a backup, not really as a backup point. They need a 2 that can help them out as far as like we thinking like Kyrie and Spencer Dinwiddie when they were playing and starting with Lucas Scott. Not as far as the backups. Jenkins can stay where he is. He's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
but
they just need that another guy to start.
Yeah,
start
he's not a starter. They need a starter besides Cade.
They tried that in game. It went 7, right? They tried that in game 6 and 7, and that's in that series against the Cavaliers or whatever, right? It didn't work too well. So you want him to be your third ball handler. Get another guy besides Cade, like King said, can start with Cade to take that pressure off of Cade. That'll allow Cade to free up a little bit more to where he can be aggressive on the scoring end. Instead of, I gotta set everybody up first, make sure they good, then go get mine.
Yeah, he needs number 2.
He definitely needs number 2.
A number 2 beside
him.
That's what I said. Kyrie Irving would be perfect.
He needs a Emmitt Smith
work.
A 2-2.
Yes, a 2-2. There you go, bro. That's what Emmitt Smith always was behind Barry Sanders. But we can stop the show. Sorry.
Listen, man. I'm a Cowboy fan. But come at you, man. But listen, if you guys, we did appreciate y'all rocking with your boys, man, for another episode. We got a lot of people here watching tonight, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, man, if you're over on Twitter, why don't you come over here, man, and hit that subscribe button over here on YouTube. Join us here for these conversations. We literally have conversations like this, y'all, literally every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, y'all. So if you guys want to, join us here, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back here on Friday. We're going to be talking a little Rob Pelinka, Lakers, and they kind of off-season moves because there's some news that came down the pipe for them, too. So we're going to get to all that. So y'all join us here on Friday morning, man. We're going to definitely talk about that. But like I said, it don't matter what team you root for, y'all. We talk about it all over here. So do us a favor, like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button too if you could do that for us as well. Like I said, if you're over on Twitter, follow us, come on over here on YouTube, man, hit that subscribe button. Y'all join us over here for these conversations. Also too, if you guys want to become a member, like we just saw Melissa there on the screen, hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man. Consider becoming a member of the channel. We dedicate our shows on Friday mornings to the members of the channel. So you guys want to become members. Yeah, Melissa, if you're going to go, Melissa, you need to be very careful. Be very careful. I don't know if you saw the alert, bro, about the numbers that they expecting for that parade.
Tell me nothing.
Bro,
be careful. Don't have nothing in your pocket.
Be careful, man. Like, they talking about folks out there trying to steal trash cans and everything. It's crazy, man. But yeah, so go ahead to hit that subscribe button, hit them likes. Members, if you want to become a member of the channel, hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Also, too, follow me, Big J, BA, and Cuz on Cuz We Geeks, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. I got this shirt on for a reason. I got this background for a reason. We dropped a discussion video today talking about the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer 2, which dropped today. Tickets went on sale today as well. Me and my wife got our tickets. So, man, Cuz got his tickets. Big J just bought his tickets during the show. And BA gonna wing it. So we're gonna pray for BA. So we're gonna see how that go. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about that when it comes out on July 31st. But yeah, tickets on sale now for the Spider-Man Brand New Day. So definitely encourage y'all, man. If you ain't got your tickets, y'all better go get it. I was just watching shout out to John Campion. He was going online and he went to the AMC around his house and was going and looking at the different times, and they damn near sold out on all the times around his house. So and shout out to my cousin, man, Will's sister. She's like my big sister too, but she had texted us this morning and was like, yo, make sure you get your tickets or whatever. And I'm thinking like, man, I got time, I got a month, whatever. And so she's like, she sent a screenshot and I was like, ooh, crap. So I went online, I told my wife, I'm definitely going to get these tickets right now because we A-list members for AMC, so we don't pay for nothing, just get your tickets in advance or whatever. So I end up getting our tickets or whatever. So, but yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy, man, on July 31st. Cuz got tickets for that Wednesday and that Thursday. So he got the Amazon deal or whatever they got for that Wednesday. So he's gonna be seeing it 2 days before he watch it again on that third time. I think that's Saturday or whatever. So yeah, shout out to him.
Better be good.
Yeah, I hope it is. I think it's gonna be good though. But yeah, like I said, y'all, we talk about that type of stuff over there. We just had a show today. Hit follow us over there if you want to talk about DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, ET, whatever it is, man. We talk about all that over there on Cuz We Geeks.
King,
is there anything else I forget? Oh, I said ET because I was thinking of Disclosure Day.
Was it any good?
So you got anything else you want to bring up?
Okay, share more. share more. Share, guys. A like is the equivalent of a share. We appreciate y'all for the likes and all. Like you say, if you on Twitter, please come over here, follow the show, subscribe, like all of that, and also follow us over there on Twitter as well if you haven't already. But also follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combats. We talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. I like to call us the best, brightest, and the blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. We do watch-alongs throughout the week, mainly for Raw and SmackDown, but other shows as well. And then we do recap shows, weekly recap shows on Sunday afternoons, mainly. I like to say CPT because you never know, it changes depending on the circumstances. So just come over there if you're in that type of stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, help our goals out as well. And we'll see y'all back over here Friday morning for the members in the comments and everybody else just watching along.
Yes, sir. Like I said, we'll be back here on Friday morning, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can join us here for these conversations here on Cap and Crown. We'll be back. Like I said, we'll be back here, guys. Same Cap time, same Crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown, man. The best trade that I can probably think of, King, is Anthony Davis probably going to, I would say, probably to the Mavericks.